Love and Light Collective, doing things a little bit differently. You guys bear with me. I love you guys so much, by the way, in case you didn't know. And friendly reminder, I do. There is definitely some hella significance to the number 8, okay, as well as 13. There is some significance to Christmas time, Rudolph, okay, specifically the song Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, but actually high key with like a Motown spin, just saying there could be some significance to being that of African American. Does not have to be the case, you guys. This is a general collective message, to be clear. Might be some of this and some of that in there for you, but not everything, you know what I mean? And so it's up to you to utilize that beautiful intuition of yours, which will not lie to you, I promise. All right, so please don't forget it, okay? You got to use it, all right? So you don't lose yourself. How about that? 55 on the timer. I feel that. Endings, new beginnings. And I literally have double confirmation of literally new beginnings, right? Cannot say it any clearer than that. Although uh, there might still have, what is going on? I was fine. Hold on one second. Somebody literally needs to clear their throat chakra. I swear. All right. There might be the need for some clarity. Maybe somebody did not yet speak up, speak out, or actually spill the tea. All right. We're going to get into it. Here's the sitch. I'm speaking to somebody who has a secret admirer. And I feel like high key, I mean, if I do say so myself, collective, you already know that part. It's giving and, right? Okay, so we're going to get to it, all right? Long story short, from what I can see so far in the cards, which I have not pulled all as of yet, bear with. 155 on the timer, man, okay. Somebody is bossing up. I'm hearing to say it like that. Somebody's bossing up. And I'm looking at the cross, right? Hella significance, at least on somebody's side of the fence here, to religion, religious factors getting in the way, you might say, or being just steeped in deep in that ass. Gosh, don't I know how it can be? All right, been there, done that. I get it. Okay, I'm healing. All right, you're healing. This situation is healing. That's what I'm seeing in the cards so far. Okay, and here's the sitch. I already know you healing. All right. I almost wanted to say girl. 234 on the timer. There's that progressive, advanced, forward type of energy that I love to see. I love to talk about it. Whether you're a guy, girl, what have you here, collective member. You have damn sure had a glow up. I love it for you. I also love to talk about it with you. All right. Self-improvement. Finding your confidence, right? It's giving how Stella got her groove back and then some. Okay. Personal transformation. Feeling better than ever. This is the 3.0, 4.0, hell, 7.0 version of self. There could be some significance to the angelic code 308. Or again, just touting that new beginning energy because it reduces down to 11. But don't forget the God number there, that 0. Just saying. There's some synchronicity here. Maybe this person overlooked you because it was like, you're weird, right? Ooh, been there before. Pardon the interruption there, collective. That could be some synchronicity. I'm not necessarily getting that it is beyond the obvious here, which is that there is some form of interruption in this connection. But I digress. Going back to the general sentiment, perhaps you were looked over, picked over, okay, to some degree here, dejected. Gosh, I meant to say rejected, okay, but it probably felt pretty bad. I get that, all right. You're looking at this person like, okay, I see you, and they're looking past you. Anyhow, this person has had some sort of epiphany, some sort of touch by an angel of sorts, okay? To some degree, they know now that you are actually not supposed to be an option. You are supposed to be the one. And they do reminisce quite often. I'm hearing to say more than you'd realize, all right? More than you may believe. Now, for some, not gonna lie, this Christmas time energy, can't get past it. I didn't want to do the jingle bells, y'all, okay? But with all of the Christmas time sentiment coming through here, the cards in also the synchronicities, I couldn't leave him behind. All right. It's kind of given that. It's like maybe this person stepped back somehow. Could be months later, years later, could be lovers later, right? For some, there's a general collective message to be clear, right? And they're realizing like, I can't actually let this one actually get away, kind of thing. Like, or I can't actually not circle back around. And Spirit's asking you to keep an open mind about this, also asking you to stay grounded. Okay, now I'm looking at the 10 of Wands here, again giving heavy Christmas vibes, if you can believe it. 10 of Wands, I mean, usually tens for me take me to the fall time. Just me personally, they take me to the end of a cycle, perhaps, right? Maybe they take you to the end of your patience, and maybe all of that kind of resonates, for whom all over this will resonate for, right? I get that. I get it. On a personal note, right? I do see that there is some sort of pairing of the energies with this 10 of Wands to this glow up of yours, though, collective member. Okay, so this is them looking at you like, okay, hold on, I am burdened by this, right? Burdened by this in all kinds of ways, perhaps, right? Burdened in between the thighs, right? Perhaps. Okay, makes sense to me, just saying. I mean, now, why wouldn't it? You got a glow up here, sir, ma'am, bro, sis, Bob. All right, whoever you are, you know who you are. Okay, and so I'm getting that there could be this burdenous energy, or burdensome, I'm making up words, go with it, connecting to the fact that maybe it has been a while. Maybe it's been a while with you, right? Maybe it's been a while in general. Hell, maybe it's just been a while, right? No, let me stop. Let me get off it. Let me get off it. But anyhow, I digress. There could be some synchronicity to toilet paper of all things. All right, Christmas time makes sense. The teepee, I don't know. That must be somebody. Who is that? No, let me stop. You don't have to out yourself. I get it, right? But there's some synchronicity to toilet paper. I don't know if somebody had to like plunge something and didn't want to have to, but it had to go down, right? Anywho, this is definitely a past life lover, to be clear, not just a past life connection, right? This ain't your, if this was your mailman in a previous incarnation, I need you to know, man's was delivering more than the mail, okay? M-A-L-E, even if you gotta spell it out that way, just saying. But there's definitely some heavy past life energy, heavy past connection energy, heavy reminiscence on past energy of connection. And again, tying into this heart-centered space, all right, tying into the intention of creating a path of this new energy, new beginnings, to include being your ride or die, right? To include being for this connection, for the preservation of same and not against it, not riding away off into the sunset without you, all right? Just not riding away, okay? But riding towards, riding for, and ride or die. Really can't say it enough with that Lenormand card, rider, coming out. Connecting to passion, all right? Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, which I'm sure you will, right, when this comes in. But there's also this sidecar message here. Stay grounded, right? Yes, this is worth waiting for. Yes, divine timing is at work in your love life, in this lover's connection, all right, situationship. Yes, when this person comes in, when the stars align, you're being guided to make the effort, open your heart, right? Keep an open mind, because the romantic feelings in that access point, I want to say it that way, almost like, listen, it's a general collective. For some of you, your person's not all the way ready right yet, right? Like, they're burdened. Yeah, they want you. Duh, right? Are they calling you right now? Maybe not, right? Are they texting you tomorrow? Maybe not. Okay, so please don't get your panties or boxers or whatever you got down there in a bunch. All right, you've gone through enough pain and heartache, to be clear, right? So what you want to do instead is Continue to keep doing the damn thing. I mean, you know how to do it because we've got cards talking about your glow up here, right? You're already being told on, okay? That you're amazing. And I love that for you, right? So you already know, most of you, and if you don't know, now you know, right? Maybe there's some significance to Biggie Smalls. Maybe somebody is a little bit larger than the other, vice versa. It doesn't have to be the case, and in all the ways that could mean, okay? Take what resonates here, honey bun. All right. But you know this person has been watching you. You can feel it. All right. You're connected. This is a very spiritual connection. You know, it's like if y'all could just take the meat suits away, the avatars away, you would see how y'all probably are at least standing right next to each other. Or if not, you might be just each other anyhow, right? And this person really, their higher self coming through saying, listen, to be honest and to be clear, I think of you and you're often the first thing or person or remembrance, okay, day and night. Could be some significance to Kid Cudi. Could be some significance to smoking the herb. All right. Oh my goodness. Somebody might be experiencing bubble guts here. Like, dang, can you calm down with the anxiety? This person is burdened. All right, going back to this 10 of Wands. I cut the deck to the 8 of Wands. Could be some significance to a hoodie, right? Like one of those sweatshirt jacket things. Could be some significance to a donkey or that ass, all right? Could be some significance to daisies or tulips, the color yellow. The sacral chakra comes to mind. This person is, I mean, if you want to say it like this, like, okay, spiritual court was held, all right, in session, and by the end of the session, karma hit that ass. That's what happened. I mean, does that have to be said though? Because either way, you're supposed to be keeping your mind open. You're supposed to be understanding that divine timing is well underway with your not only your romantic feelings but this connection. Okay, you're supposed to stay grounded, right? And that would mean grounded in love, light, forgiveness. Okay, you know, you don't have to forget. But forgiving this person, forgiving yourself for your amount of availability to this person, etc., right? Takes two to tango. Let's be honest, okay? You know, you want to do your part if this is something that you want to get off the ground and stay off the ground in the most glorious of ways, right? Now, if this is somebody you don't want, I don't even know why you're still here at the message other than just to show support, which if that's you, I fucking love you for that. Like, thank you so much. All right. 9/11 could be a number of some significance. Doesn't have to be the case, but it was just on the timer. All right. But it too speaks of this new beginnings, all right. This is even a new aspect of love, or a new access to this person's love. Okay, this person's going to come back around open. All right, they're not going to keep you at arm's length. They're not going to treat you like a, should I say that? Because I feel like that might be offensive. That's like an old type of reference that I don't even know should have been one. Maybe somebody's ancestor speaks like that, but I almost said stepchild. Not that I stand for, I mean, shoot, I adopt children left and right, even without court proceedings. Like, that's how that's just my loving nature, my caring heart, right? So please don't get it twisted. I wouldn't even treat a stepchild differently. Like, what would you do that for? Or, like, make it make sense, you know what I mean? But this person's holding on to you, and there is some hella significance to the Akashic records. There's some significance to the spiritual contract. You know, this being a highly aspected spiritual connection, which, yeah, everything's spiritual, I get that. But at the same time, just because everything's spiritual doesn't mean you have a mission of sorts with everybody, right? It's looking like y'all got a mission. This could be something that you might consider small, right? Oh, write a book, write a poem, right? It could be open up a bed and breakfast for some. Others, it could be create an app, okay? This could be, you know, far beyond that. This could lead to legacy wealth, power couple infrastructure vibes, right? There's some highly telepathic communication, what I can see as well. But, you know, whatever strength you got, and you got it because it's coming out in the cards, right? Confirmation. Some significance to distractions. My goodness. All right. Maybe this person is going to, as I'm looking at the Secret Admirer card, hear me out. There is this illustration of a hand holding a message, holding a heart. All right. So there could be some significance to, you know, you having access to this person. Maybe this person, you know, has you on block. They will actually unblock you. Wouldn't that be like grown up? You know what I mean? Wouldn't that be amazing? Anyways. Um, but, you know, maybe they will actually open up like never before, or like I said, there's something about access here like never before. And this person could actually, like, if you know them to be kind of like stonewall type of energy in the face, right? Or regarding heart to sleeve ratio, right? You know, this person being openly expressive or giving words beyond that of 5 strung into one sentence, right? This person is actually perhaps going to be actually texting you like what feels like paragraphs. It's like, oh my God. Like, and you really had an emotion there when that had occurred. That is, I was unaware, right? Like, because like the old version of this person was just like seemingly unaffected. It's like, oh, that you don't even exist. Like, I couldn't even respond to you because you're just not even on my radar, kind of thing, right? Again, this person maybe thought you were weird, maybe just thought, that's not the one. You know, was all triggered and unhealed and stuff, or scared, right? You know, sometimes greatness can be scary. It's like, look how you glow when you like walk around the corner. The rainbow prisms bend around, like, you know, light changes its direction, and the trajectory of the sun is different. You know, it's just magical things happen. You know, it could just be a lot for someone who's not ready, for someone who's unhealed, for someone who needs to grow or grow up, right? It happens to the best of us. We can't sit here and actually literally say we've never been triggered. We can't stand here and actually literally say we've never had you know, a benefit from healing. Make sense? I kid you not, collective. I cut the deck, and this oracle cards message says sliding into the DMs. Okay, there is some significance perhaps to the number 1111. You could be looking at the clock. It's like, there it is again, 1111, 1111, right? That also speaks to new beginnings. It could also be telling of twin flame energy. I mean, that would definitely be falling in line with the category of highly spiritually connected type of caring connections. And you know what? This card says unexpected flirtation, direct messages, testing the waters, and sliding into your inbox. All right. So this person has been watching you glow up. And also, what I love about your glow up is that you enjoy the glow up too. This is not really like a revenge glow up where it's like, I'll show him I'm just gonna drop 5 pounds and an ass cheek real quick, right? Like, no. Like, you just started to really pour into you. You know, sometimes that does happen, you know, after a string of quite unfortunate events, all right? How unfortunate are they, though? As painful as they might have been. If they benefit you to the point where you realize at the end of the day and at the beginning, I have me. And that is more than enough of an excuse to pour into me and to love me, such to the point where everyone I know and love are fed off of my overflow of the amount of love, of the amount of enrichment and empowerment, and all the seeds of goodness, mercy, and grace that I pour into myself, right? That's how it works. That's the cheat code. 1544 could be a number of some significance. Doesn't have to be, but really it's reducing down to what, 5? All you need is 5 to talk about the significant type of energy that is literally life-changing. Life-changing change here, collective. And that's exactly why there is some heavy significance to all of this new beginnings. I've even got a card here from the Romance Angels deck talking about new love, but it's still regarding this person. That's just how much this is going to be not like you've known this person or this connection to be before. All right. Now, someone here, whether this is on your side of the fence or on the part of this person's, higher self vulnerably coming through here, right? Just to share part of their experience. That's up for you and your own intuition. Hell, this could be a generally shared sentiment between both of you. All right. It's a general collective, but this card states, it felt safe to open my heart to you. Then what? Was it a game for you? It wasn't for me. Okay. So, general collective, there could be a few of you here where listen, I ran and then chased. And this person chased and then ran, right? Like, it literally takes two to tango. All right. There are this is like Rubik's Cube vibes, right? Like, you could get a whole listing of different variables of what runner chaser dynamics can mean, right? Between one twin flame connection. And you guys seem to be extremely, extremely ancient AF, because I already picked up on the Akashic records being quite, dare I say, connected as well as invested in your story. Okay. There is some sort of cosmic significance for whomever I'm reading for regarding this connection as I cut the deck to the Six of Pentacles. And again, another Christmas time synchronicity. All right. I don't know if red and white are some significant colors for you here, if candy canes specifically are of some significance. All right. This is not a Christmas time deck. It's the Rebel Heart Tarot. My understanding, again, it's not a holiday inspired deck, but there seems to be a lot of holiday and or, varying festivities like Quinceañera also seems to be coming through here. So there could be just some significance to maybe a lot of time, a lot of events, a lot of time spent at a lot of events or festivities. Could be speaking to someone who is considered self-made but has a large family, in spite of, their being, experiencing a bit of success independently from the family or the grouping or the organization or the business, right? But really, it could be that this person overlooked you because there was some aspect of, their family that were not approving of the connection, or they felt would not be. Okay. And, you could be here, collective member, somebody who is built from nothing, built from the ground up. All right. And this could be part and parcel of your glow up. This person now seeing, the full ramifications of what you were operating with. And really, I'm not even talking simply and solely financially. I'm talking spiritually. I'm talking power. Again, that 1111 type of life force, like 144 chosen blueprint type of energy. This is no small potatoes. You know what I'm saying? And this person now knows that they know that they know. All right. And they're looking at themselves like, okay, now see, I actually might be the problem here with this me versus me personal growth card coming out. This person is coming back better than yesterday, knowing that they, not you, collective member, they are their only competition. And how is that? Well, compared to the moon cycles, the moments, the minutes, the months, the years before, right? Never a competitor of your own, because gosh, that would be a setup for failure anyways. Just carrying out that perception, right? It's not even about whether or not they would win whatever their perceived contest is. When you're in that mindset of, listen, we can't be a team, but we can be competition, you're in a weak mindset, right? Because it takes a lot of strength, especially on the other side of some conflicts, some triggers, right? Especially on the other side of realizing that there is need for some growth, personal and maybe otherwise, right? To still come into, the teamwork mantra. Like, okay, we work better together than we do fighting against each other simultaneously. It's a better energy, it's a better experience, it's a better ride, a better vibe, or better ride, a better vibe. Excuse me, got a little tongue-tied. Somebody here could be getting tongue-tied. This one, it's like the energy gets going. It's good, and then I don't know whose energy that is. This could be, if you know that you're here about a masculine, this could be the masculine energy that I'm literally getting tongue-tied while trying to read into. This person could have actually like left you on red. If they didn't block you, you would know them to notoriously, consistently just be like, okay, I'm reading this message. I am reading this message. And I'm gonna, okay, get this other message. It could be 3 instances where you reached out and said your piece. And this person just was like, And for whatever reason, I'm not going to sit here and say that it's because they completely disregarded the message, that it's because they just absolutely weren't triggered, and weren't affected by your words, that they didn't believe your words. It's just for whatever and whatever reasonings, okay? Because different strokes for different folks here. I mean, there is more than a few sets of pairs here, if you will, that I'm tapping into energetically. So give your girl a break. It's the holiday season. But anyhow, they just said nothing. Said nothing, did nothing. As far as you can tell, whole time, they're really finding ways to recharge. But it took them to also fight their demons. Or this is their current energy. Meanwhile, they're looking at you like, can you? Could I ever catch up to you? You just stay climbing, right? Some of you're literally giving CEO energy, whether you're in corporate America or not. You're giving baddie. You know what I'm saying? Like, you boss, okay? Somebody could be Jamaican. I just heard, yes, mom, yes, sir, yes, mom. Somebody could speak, or maybe like Caribbean, if not Jamaican, right? Maybe I shouldn't have just said just Jamaican. I'm not trying to be offensive. And shout out to those that know, all right, on the island. I miss y'all. But I seen deal for my people in the Bahamas. My goodness, love and light, you guys. Freeport. Shout out. But I digress. Somebody could definitely have like Caribbean ties, because I'm just hopping islands now. I don't know why. I gotta focus. All right. My Piscean energy, y'all. Forgive me. I tried to pick the deck up, right? Nothing just happens. And underneath the 6 of Pentacles, I'm looking at the 5. Slipping out, saying hello, right? It's giving this too shall pass, though, cross-watcher. If that's you, right? And the focus here has ultimately become the lovers. Now, this could be LGBTQ+, does not have to be the case. Y'all could both like to wear suits, also doesn't have to be the case. But shoot, if you're in corporate America, I bet you got one, you know what I mean? So maybe there's that. Could be some significance to roses as well. Maybe this person is coming back around with roses. Maybe you already had a few bouquets from this person. Right? But here's the sitch. If you're wondering, where the hell are you? I've been manifesting you, and I don't see you, even though I feel the pull, and I hear you in the 5D and beyond, right? This is an old, y'all are like original energy, whoever this is, right? Here's a sitch. What was keeping them up was, I almost said at night. This person is not sleeping so well. They are, dang, back to the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands in this particular deck looks like 8 of Swords energy. It's a lot of emotions. It's a lot of head space, mental space. This person could have mental health issues, drug and alcohol issues, okay? Could be because of inner wounding. I say could be tongue-in-cheek. We already knew, right? We know. All right? Happens to the best of us. I get it. But this person has been, behind the shadows, dancing, okay? Working with them. Checking them out. Okay, it's like, okay, if you're going to be big, ugly, and scary, let me see you closer. The old version of this person would not even look for a face in this type of space, right? Would not even look to even own up to the fact that there was an assignment, let alone perform out the assignment with the shadow work class. This knowing thyself type of coursework. And I'm using these kind of phrases, coursework, and this kind of class orientation, because really, Earth, you come here to learn. You come here to learn more about yourself. All right, so that you can each one teach one, yes, but also take it back to source, as you should, because source is the one, the all in all, the creator of the all. Now you know how you are connected to the point where you are not able to be severed, because all things go back to the one, the creator. And who are you to say that they couldn't when you are part of the whole operation? See how that works? There could be some religious trauma here. It's been a heavy theme lately. I know I recently was even talking to somebody who's far younger than I about such things. And it can really affect mental health as well. You don't feel so safe when you're like kind of scared to go to sleep too long in case if you die and couldn't forgive so-and-so in time. You were still working on it perhaps, right? Things like that, they get steeped in, your parents, your other authority figures. You ask them, they say, yeah, that's the gospel. That's the way, right? And long story short, you really start to live out and believe fear-based wise, which we now know performs not so great. You live a life of lack and not so abundant in peace and things like that, because not everything's money. Do you know how many billionaires would pay for peace? That's how you know money's not everything. But this person is working on that lesson as well, because they're fearing that they don't have enough. Some of you, this is because they need to actually have a divorce and stay that way. Others of you, this is because they need to continue doing the work to face fears, right? Oh, yes, I can do this. Oh, yes, it can end. And I don't have to actually have another near-death experience. I don't know why that's coming through. That could be maybe somebody has had a near-death experience. Could be the case. Doesn't have to be. Somebody could be a Capricorn. As I look down, somebody's name could be Clark. Somebody's name could be Dennis. I'm actually watching the National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Could be some significance to the year 1989. Does not have to be the case. But I look down from my screen to see this Devil card energy, which does bring in Capricorn. In 2026, there is some significance to Capricorn energy as well. This person actually could be, well, yeah, their birthday would be right around the corner, huh? Capricorn. Happy birthday. Could be some significance to blue eyes. Doesn't have to be the case. This person could give really good hugs. You might miss their arms. They could have guns. I do see that for some here, they could be actually quite stacked, like, athletic build, right? This person, what they love about you, one of the things is your smile, but they also know that they took that from you a time or two, right? So there's some hesitancy on the other side of just not feeling like they have enough money to come in because they know that they have wronged you. There's some form of betrayal here. Some of you, you were asked to be in third-party energies, whether you were aware of it or not, right? But this person is like, okay, listen, here's the sitch. I already knew in my heart of hearts that you are truly unique. That alone could be scary to somebody, right? It's like, I don't know how to categorize you, right? Maybe this person is like autistic or something. I'm not trying to diagnose anybody, but this is kind of giving neurodivergence. It's too spiritual not to, so it makes sense. But like, it's like, this person was like, I can't properly calculate you. Like, once I think I understand what your tics mean or what your words are, or the way that you hold your lips and your hair when you say certain things, right? Like, it's like this person just always felt like they could not consistently maybe even understand you. And so they felt like, well, how would I consistently care for you, protect you? How would I consistently lie to you for others? Because again, this person was definitely rocking with some damn sure deep wounds, okay? Trauma, drama, and of course, religious factors getting in the way, perhaps family getting in the way. And this person could have masked up or initially just to get what they wanted from you, right? with this catfish energy, you know, pretending to be someone else. You guys could have met online. They could have, you know, even studied your pictures just to be like, okay, likes this, does not like this so much. I'll talk about these things. I'll like these things. I will try these things out to do, right? Whole time had you thinking like, no, that's what they do. No, that's how they eat. No, that's where they go, right? No, that's what they say, and ultimately that's what they mean, when really that's not. Okay, and this person could have gaslighted you on the other side of calling them out for acting unbothered and acting like you should let that go, and not have boundaries to the point where you walk away. That's somebody something there, okay? This person definitely could be African American. There could be some significance to running, right? Like, duh, right? But I meant like athletically. Could be professionally, doesn't have to be. But really, this person initially was kind of faking the funk, faking the flex, right? And now they know, like, okay, in order to come back around, I have to come back around, like, having done the work, right? But the good news is they are. This will not be a toxic love like it used to be. It will not be. I literally just cut the deck to Temperance, babe. I promise. This is just something that, you know, just until this point, perhaps, has, you know, yet to be illuminated. But the whole time, they know you're the star. The whole time, the pull for you is there. This is a heavy, um, I'm trying to be clear without being extremely explicit, because this ain't even sexy tarot time, just saying, okay? But there is hella significance to sexual energy in the pool for same. There's also simultaneously the significance to cosmic energy being connected to the sexual energy. So what I'm kind of getting for some here, maybe not all, is that there is some assistance, okay, coming through. Again, that divine timing, right? Where the pull is going to be, you think you're going through the fire now. This person's about to break with that 10 of Wands. And the Christmas time, I mean, we're still in the essence of the Christmas spirit, right? Even for those that don't actually celebrate the holiday, I'm literally talking about the spirit of the time, where we're to be a little gentler, a little bit more vulnerable, perhaps a little less rigid, right? A little less serious, okay? It's all creating this beautiful cocktail. Maybe there's some significance to cocktails, happy hour drinking, I don't know. Where, you know, this is making a ripe environment for this separation to kind of just break. As I cut the deck back to that Secret Admirer depiction of the hand holding the message that contains the heart, okay? With this, oh my God, I cut back to the DM. This is, okay, I'm not even gonna lie, that's so crazy. I said the words "with this" because I was thinking I was going to be able to read the words, quote, "unexpected flirtation," right? End quote. But really, the unexpected flirtation was on the DM slide card. I know you guys can't see it. I'm just trying to be clear, right? And as I'm getting ready to out myself, like, oh, that's actually not on the Secret Admirer card. Sorry, right? I cut the deck and it went to the DM slide card so I could read it. So this is really coming in. All right. 34, 43 could be a number of some significance. Doesn't have to be the case. But really, when you reduce that energy down, it's really talking about closing out the cycles, closing out the separation, and incoming rewards, incoming union. I love that for you. Merry holidays. Ooh, love and light.